everyone. I wanted to start out this video by saying I am not making this video for, views, for time, for money, for anything, really. I am just putting this out there because these are like my true feelings, and this is just how it is. If you can tell by the title of this video, it's a pretty strong statement. So I'm going to start at the beginning for a little bit of context. I fell in love with YouTube and the idea of YouTube at 11 years old, 10 years old. I started watching YouTube at 10 years old, and I found an escape in YouTube, and I found, like, it was more real than TV and movies and Netflix and everything like that. And I felt like I could really connect with videos on YouTube because they were real. Some of them were very raw. Some of them were just real, and they were real personalities. They weren't actors. They were just people doing their own thing. And I remember back then it was like, what's in my bag videos, or, makeup routines, or, like boyfriend tags, lots of tags. And that's what I fell in love with. And obviously YouTube has grown and changed very much, but I think everybody's changed with it, which is fine because we all grow up, and once I fell in love with YouTube, ever since I started watching YouTube and growing up watching YouTube, I fell in love with the idea of being on YouTube and being that safe place for other people and being that escape for other people and just making an impact in people's lives. And I really enjoyed photography and videography and editing and that whole side of it as well. I also have a huge passion for music, not exactly making them, but like I'm really inspired by music and listening to it and matching certain like videos up to certain music, but that came later. So once I put this idea into my head that, oh my goodness, I can do YouTube and I can just do it for fun. I can make vlogs. I can do videos like what's in my bag or my makeup routine or whatever else. And I can do all that because anybody can, because that's how real YouTube is that anybody can do it. And it wasn't about money. It wasn't about fame. It wasn't about numbers. But I did have hopes and dreams that eventually I could make a living off of YouTube. So when I was 15 years old, I started practicing making YouTube videos. I started vlogging. I started, editing them. I didn't upload the first few, but then I got more comfortable in front of a camera, and I got more comfortable editing, and I started uploading them. And it started with my friends and family would subscribe and watch, and slowly I started telling more people because I was really scared that people would find it, and so I didn't want to tell anybody. But then I started telling more people, and then my friends and family would watch, and I had views. That's what I had, and it was usually people I knew. I could figure out because of how low the number was who was viewing my videos because they would talk to me about it. And I've been doing YouTube ever since. This is not my first channel. This is my second channel because I wanted to make a channel that was more real. I started out doing vlogs and doing, very, very cut and dry, girly, very girly, editing techniques and, the music and everything. And then I wanted to be my own person, and I wanted to be, a personality, not just, doing what everybody else was doing. Sorry for the wind. I would post videos all the way throughout. I tried to make a schedule on my older channel before I started my new channel, and I would post videos throughout. Sometimes it would be once a week, sometimes it would be twice a week, sometimes it would be sporadic, sometimes it would be every day if I was doing Vlogmas. And I really tried to stick to a schedule when I had one. Sometimes I didn't have one, so I didn't mind it either way. Then when I had my second channel, I posted 3 times a week. I always posted 3 times a week, never missed a week, up until recently. and I was making videos I wanted to make. I was making funny videos, I was making reaction videos, I was making cooking videos. I was really finding my niche, like what they say to do that's supposed to grow following. I remember it was to the point where I was sitting down, I would spend hours watching these videos that explained how to grow your YouTube channel. And I know we all have done this, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I wanted growth of my YouTube channel. I wanted something, because my YouTube channel was so static ever since I started it, and I was uploading 3 days a week, and I thought my content was good. And so, you know, I was researching all these different things. I started investing in things like my camera. I started investing in like music platforms that make it so you can use popular music without being copyrighted. I have a good editing software. Maybe it's not the best one out there, but I know that there's YouTubers out there that use it. So I didn't really mind that. And keep in mind, when I first started my YouTube channel, it was an iPhone. I used my like crappy iPhone 6 to vlog on. I didn't have a laptop yet, and now I do. I made sure to get a laptop that I could use to edit videos on. I spent like so much time trying to find like a really good laptop for editing videos on and uploading videos that will be fast and have good quality. I have been on YouTube for over 4 years now. 2 channels, 1 very consistent uploads and 1 more vlogs. And I went to the point where I did a lot of hair cutting videos and hairstyling videos. I did go to hairdressing school, so it's not exactly profound for me to do. But even that, you know, like I didn't feel like I was impacting anybody. I didn't have the views. I didn't have the subscribers. I kept my subscriber count hidden for so long because I thought that people wouldn't want to subscribe to me if I had a low subscriber count. My neighbor came outside and I got really awkward, but I'm realizing now that through this whole journey and this whole time of being on YouTube and falling in love with it at such a young age, that it has completely, without a doubt, failed me. And I hate that I have to say that and come to terms with it, because it is the biggest dream of mine. Because I've worked hard for it for so long. I've done all the statistics. I've figured out that, you know, to be successful on YouTube, it takes 3 to 5 years. I've been in it for 4. And I can't just get successful overnight. Some people can, but I know I can't, because it's already been 4 years. I want to let everybody know that starting out a YouTube channel, it's going to be hard work. I don't just say that out of spite, but out of the fact that I have been doing this for 4 years and I have not. I've seen very little improvement, progression, even like the amount of time and money I have invested into this platform. I have seen very little. And I thought because I loved it, I would work hard for it, and I do. And that's exactly what I've been doing this whole time, and I've been growing, and I've been changing, and I've been becoming, you know, who I am, and of course, filming it and putting it out there. But YouTube isn't for everyone. And I'm not saying I'm going to stop posting, but I'm saying this is the end of this series. I made this series on YouTube to show how much work and effort I put into YouTube on a daily basis, and how much I was going to grow, hopefully, and how much I was going to inspire other people to start filming and to just turn on that camera or iPhone and just film a video, no matter what it is. And that's why I made this series, which if you don't know what series I'm talking about the Rise to Success series. I really made this to show that I'm going to give it my all, and I am going to film, and I am going to like do as much as I can, you know, buying a camera. That was like one of my first episodes on this series. And you know, some things were behind the scenes, like I talked about the music platform that I purchased a monthly subscription to, and writing down my goals and trying my best to accomplish them. And I know people say that you are the only one stopping you from your dreams. I believe that my whole existence on YouTube, that I just had to push myself and I had to work hard. But you know what? The thing that gets you views are people. The people are the views, and that's what's stopping you. YouTube is stopping you from fulfilling your dreams. And I'm sorry if that's hard to hear it, but I have had to come to the conclusion. Don't give up though, because maybe YouTube will change their mind. But in reality, I am an average person. I have always ever been average. My life has always been average. YouTube is for extraordinary people, which makes it what it is. And for that reason, being an average person, I can't make it here on YouTube. And it sucks to admit that. Because this is what I wanted to make it on. This is like the only goal I had like in my whole life. Like, people would ask me, what are your long-term goals? And I would have to make something up on the spot because I didn't want to I didn't want to sound weird for saying that my long-term goals is YouTube. But in reality, YouTube is a platform. It's a career for some people. It's a memory platform for other people. It's an entertainment platform for other people as well. And even sometimes it's an education platform, you know, where people go to find how to make cupcakes. But it depends on the type of person you are. I can try all I want to be you know, the career version of YouTube, but YouTube doesn't like me and YouTube doesn't want me. So this is where I say I am the big portion of YouTube, and I always will be the entertaining portion of YouTube. I will always watch videos because I find them entertaining, and that will never change. But when I upload videos, it will be for the memory reason of being able to look back on these. So my rise to success was not much of a rise, if that at all. And this is the reality of it. This is YouTube. May not be the real world, but it is a world in itself. So thank you for the people that have watched the series, even though I know most of you haven't, which is fine. But this is the end of my rise to success. This is just my YouTube story.